Hi all, Elaine here from MRE Studio Designs, and today we're going to make a pendant using a stone I made from scraps from another project, as usual. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this yet, but I have an idea. So we're going to get started in a minute. You're going to need some gold. I'm using the 18 karat gold clay. I have a teardrop cabochon and a cutter. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I took out my extruder, my craft knife, my blade, my roller, and a brush for the mica powder. So let's get started. I'll be right back. I'm going to begin by cutting out my shape. It's a teardrop shape with the teardrop pendant. We're going to cut that out. I have it on a tile so it won't move. And we're going to place the stone right in the middle. Let's see how it works. I think that's good right about there. Okay, so I think we are going to need our extruder. So I'm going to take a piece of the gold and roll it into a sausage so that we can put it in our extruder and make it into some snakes. So you take it, we're going to squish it all together, make sure there's no air in it, and roll it out. Take the top off our extruder. And I'm going to do this off camera because this makes a lot of noise. So we cut the excess off, put our little disc on there, and close her up. And again, I'm going to make the lines off camera because, again, this makes some horrible noise. And there is our little lines. So I want to take two of these, line them up, and I want to twist them together, just like so. And this is going to be the border around our cabochon. You can make this as thin or as thick as you like. You just want to make sure we keep the cabochon secure on the clay. Okay, so, and this was made out of clay also, so we're going to put some Bacon Bond on the back of this, just to give it a little extra something to hold on to. And put this back where it was, right there. Right like that. And we're going to take our little twisty piece here, start at the top, and work our way around the bottom. Cut this at an angle. Cut this piece off as well. Come on, let go. There we go. And put that together, just like that. Make sure it's pressed up against the stone to help hold it in place. Plus we also have the Bacon Bond underneath, so that will help. And there's our stone. Let's see how that looks. Not bad. Okay. I think we're going to put a little curlicue at the top. Just a small one, like so. Something to just move this with. Put that there. Bring it down this way. Let me cut that off. Where'd my knife go? Okay. Put this at an angle and curl this up just a little bit. Just like that. Take this. So we're basically just going to make a design around the outside. And you can use any design you like. We just want to give it a little interest. Okay, I think we're going to texture this. So I have my little needle tool. We're just going to make little lines coming out. And again, you can decorate this any way you want. Put more of the little strings on there, or you can do just about anything. Now I think we will make some little dots and fill in different areas. Like right here. There we go. Maybe even a little bit of texture. Where there are no dots, there are no lines. Just like that. You see that? So that's our first part. So I'm going to put this in the oven at the recommended temperature of 275 for half an hour because we are using the Sculpey Premo Clay. And once that comes out of the oven, I will be right back. And we are back now. So here is our piece out of the oven, completely baked and cooled. And now we're going to put a backing on it. So the first thing we want to do is to decide what kind of backing we want. So I think I'm going to take my largest teardrop cutter and I'm going to cut out the piece here. Get that off. And where's my knife? We're going to pick this up and we're going to put this on some paper. Put that on the paper like that. And of course, because we're using baked clay against not baked clay, we're going to put some Bacon Bond on here. Just smear that around all over. And then we're going to center this on the larger piece. We're going to make sure there's no bubbles. And place that down like that. Now, I don't think I want it just facing upward. I think I want it at an angle like that. So I'm just going to make a little impressions all the way around. This, of course, is a cuticle cutter, but I do like the design that it makes. And we're going to do this all the way around. It's amazing what you already have in your house that you can use on your clay. There you go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to turn this over. And I want to texture the back a little bit so that it looks like it's brushed. So I have my little metal brush here, and I'm just going to go across it this way. And then in the opposite direction. As many times as you want. Give it that brushed look. And then as usual, we're going to put our little logo on the back. Again, baked clay against not baked clay. We're going to put just a little dab of Bacon Bond on there, or adhesive, or whatever you use. We're going to spread that all around. And we're going to put that, I think, because I want it at an angle, I think I'm going to put it over here. Okay. So Again, I think I'm going to do a little bit of the solar gold on here just as a highlight. I'm going to get our little brush and just take a little bit off the sides or the lid and just lightly go over the edge. Just so we're getting the top portion. Just like that. Okay, and we're done. So this is going to go back in the oven for 30 minutes at 275. And we're going to put it on the paper so we don't wind up with any shiny spots. And that is going to be our piece. And once it comes out of the oven, we're going to put resin on it, and then we will be all done. So I will be back. Piece out of the oven, and we're going to resin it and put a bail on it. And I'm using a clear hard resin. And as I said before, I use a brush because I just feel like I have more control with a brush. So I'm just going to go over everything. And just put a little bit at a time on because it's a lot easier to add more than it is to take off extra. Okay, so I think that's good. We're going to check it, make sure everything's covered. Nice and even. And just to make sure that there's no bubbles, we're going to hit it with our torch. Just like that. And then we're going to put it in our UV lamp. And I have an LED UV lamp that has a 30-minute timer on it. And I'm going to put it in the UV lamp for the full 30 minutes. Once it's done, I will be back and we'll put a bail on it. I'll be right back. So here is our finished piece, resin both on the front and the back. And it's going to hang from the middle like this, a little different. Okay, so if you like this tutorial, please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Thank you.